The SCP Foundation. Secure, contain, protect.
Alright. Plant, do you want to start off?
Give me 1 second while I turn down my master volume for Gary's Mod. So, I'd like to start out this recording for the fact that Mikey Streams, Frisk, Brocool, or known as Brocool,
And Awesome.
Awesome,
Suzy,
and Splatoon Master, and Grim. Yep, all of them. I was just about to do something about that, but so I like to start off with the report that all the people that we just listed have repeatedly joined Viper's Foundation and then left again just because we apparently are the bad people in their eyes and they don't want to associate with us. Mikey Streams has proceeded to launch an attack on us one day while we were all just in chill mode. We were in VC doing something either off topic or just having fun, and out of nowhere, a member joins and is like, "How weird that there's only 5 members in the group." So, of course, we had to initiate a lockdown on the server, the group, and all the department servers because Mikey Streams has proceeded to not only kick everyone that was below his rank, but he also stole assets, was gonna threaten to get us DMCA'd because we have some games that look like other popular SCPF Foundation games. And it was
threatened
threatened
me, basically.
Yep, it was just pure chaos that day, and I wish for the dear love of Lord that does not ever happen again.
So, so my name is the founder. I'm the owner of this SCPF, and I want to add on to what Plant has said. Basically, from my point of view, yes, I do understand where everybody comes from. They may not like how we run things, but at the same time, they need to also realize that they're not also so good as well. Because guess what? I'm just tired of protecting them. I'm tired of basically being the bitch boy that always gets fucking yelled at and screamed at by everybody that is like just tired. I'm tired of being yelled at. For the amount of times that I've had meetings with Mikey regarding Frisk and Mikey just screaming at me for no fucking apparent reason because of Frisk's actions is honestly retardedly stupid. Not including that I get yelled and then Frisk acts like the victim and acts like, oh, he did nothing wrong. I did whatever I needed to do, and I wasn't a victim. It gets fucking very irritating, and it gets to the point where there's no pleasing both of them. The amount of times that I have forcibly kicked them out should be clear enough as it is, but most of the case, they convinced me to come back and convinced me to give them a chance, and I allow them, but every time they do, it ends up to be utterly chaos. And it's also irritating that the factor they say they were emotionally abused. Let's see. The amount of times that I have actually contacted you, Plant, about this, the amount of times that I have vented my frustration and everything about it, the amount of times that I have broken down in front of you, should be clear evidence enough.
It is clear evidence enough. This is getting ridiculous to the point to where I am just going to... I'm just at the point to where I'm about to go nuclear and send Omega 1 upon any rule breaker and just have them killed, regardless if it's a minor offense. But yet again, I found myself restrained to the Code of Ethics, not only to the current one, but also to the currently in process new one, to where that won't happen. And if I am pushed to my extreme limit, then I will be forced to break not only the current Code of Ethics, but my own new Code of Ethics.
It's only the factor is that they have emotionally abused me to a point where I've lost completely everything. It's the factor is that they blame me for everything that has happened to them, when yet their actions, their own actions literally done me in, when yet I've done nothing wrong towards them, and yet they blame me for everything. Splat fucking keeps getting himself involved with bad SCPFs that attack him for no fucking reason, and then Frisk fucking plays the victim, acting like those SCPFs are in line with me, when yet I don't fucking attack people. I don't send people to attack them. And I've never sent people after Mikey, ever, nor have ordered anyone from my foundation to harass them. It's irritating that this is happening while this is basically going on. And it's one of the things that I feel like that they don't fucking give a shit. They're just there to basically cause drama and just make issues. And when I removed Frisk from power, and it was due to an emergency vote, no confidence, due to the fact that, first of all, we didn't want to have a repeat of this. We wanted to gather the evidence that we could before we made a decision, and he instantly leaves because of that, assuming that we're going to blacklist him / kick him.
Mm-hmm.
And then, when I go into DMs with them, and I tell them, I'm not going after them. I'm just stating, since I found out that they all knew, I just stated I don't want all of you in my foundation. I'm tired of the abuse. I'm tired of the fucking drama. I'm tired of all of you. You're just fucking mentally abusing me and just basically using my fucking words as your own fucking anti-propaganda. So I'm just tired of pleasing the fucking bear. And Frisk proceeds to go on and basically say that I poked the bear. I'm the one that backfires. I'm the one who's in the wrong. I am the one that did everything. I am the one who attacked... If I remember, I didn't attack Captain BBH, did I?
No, you did not.
If I remember, I didn't allow Faded to come back because of that. Because of one reason, because of the logos. If I remember, I went to Faded and asked him, "Is those logos are okay for me to use?" And he said yes.
Yep.
So if I am the one that basically is trying to verify to make sure everything is functional and I don't have to go through that, and yet they come back and attack me, what the fuck does that mean? How the fuck am I in the wrong? I don't get it. I don't get what I fucking did to deserve all the shit that I've been getting, because in all honesty, in most cases, Frisk and Mikey have literally caused my foundation to be raided not even more than once, 3 fucking times. They're the ones who caused more damage than I have. They're the ones who basically made 3 HRs in my foundation go fucking rogue. Because of their fucking argument and their fucking BS that they can't keep it in their own fucking DMs. I don't understand how I'm the one to blame. I do take fucking full blame on some parts of allowing them back in. I should have just done what Suzy told me to do and just basically kicked them out. Left them out to fucking dry. I don't understand how they can be so fucking rude and so fucking idiotic and dumb at the same time that they don't understand they're the ones who the reason why my foundation never succeeded. They're the ones who fucking attack me for no fucking reason. They're the ones who fucking involved me into drama. That, mind you, I've gotten doxxed and swatted over their BS more than enough. They involve me into politics with other groups because they can't keep their fucking mouth shut. And Plant, can you not confirm this?
I can confirm this.
I think this should be released publicly to show
This
that
should be.
This is basically me and the ethics committee literally just stating our public opinions against them, and them fucking claiming that I'm the one to blame.
In all honesty,
I give them a formal notice that I blacklisted them, and they assume that I'm going after them. No, I'm formally blacklisting you because you have been nothing but a pain in my fucking ass. And I don't want you back.
which is understandable. As many times as I wish to give people many chances, I'm gonna say this from now on, anyone from this point on, whoever gets blacklisted, and I don't care if it's a Class D, if it's a guest, they've gotta go through the ethics committee from here on out. Doesn't matter what rank you get blacklisted at, they're going to the ethics committee and they're going to be judged upon. And you know me, Viper, I am non-biased. I just look at the details and the facts. If I know for a fact that something happened that got them blacklisted, then they are good as gone.
It's just like, it's like fucking funny that Frisk thinks that he's the only one, but yet he acts like, dude, he acts like that he has the power to fucking blacklist me from servers, when yet I could have just basically got him blacklisted from multiple other people. Like, the fun thing about that is, He literally thinks he holds the fucking power, but yet he can't even hold his own fucking job at Walmart because, oh, his feet hurt or he can't handle customers, when yet I worked at fucking Goodwill. And I could handle them perfectly fine without my bipolar up. There are times that I actually literally loved going out and greeting the customers, but yet he can't. And yet he uses his excuse as a fucking disability. I'm sorry, but your disability does not intertwine with the community. Your disability does not give you the fucking right to bully people and blame them. I don't fucking care at this point. They need to fucking learn that they're not the only ones who fucking hate them. Like, there are many people out there that want to fucking attack them.
Yep.
Not even me. And yet, I was the one who fucking stopped all of that. it's really just... It's really to the point where I just want to give everybody the okay to fucking attack them, and they have their fucking way of fucking having fun. Their entire server goes down, and then guess what? I get blamed for it. Even more.
Which is wrong.
Even though I had no fucking issue with no fucking say in the matter. None. I've been raided how many times because of their fucking actions? Not mine. Theirs. If we remember the raid with Fusion, you remember that, and you remember what he said. It was because of Mikey and Frisk's argument, and he was confused on what's going on.
Yeah.
And he did that because he was basically stating it was Mikey and Frisk's fucking shit. Not mine.
Mm-hmm.
So they want to fucking claim that I'm the one in the damage. Even though, really much, that's not the case. They're the ones who've been damaging my foundation. I've been allowing it to come back. At this point, not anymore.
Not anymore.
Anyone that fucking gets blacklisted has to go through ethics committee. I don't hold any power over your appeals. The only time I will ever get involved with the appeal if the ethics committee overseer is not available and there's no one else to handle your appeal.
Well, guess what? Even though I may be bouncing around between Gmod and everything else in my life, doesn't mean I ain't paying attention. The millisecond you create an appeal ticket or any type of ticket, it pings the high command instantly, and I instantly check it. And I swear to anybody who does want to open up a ticket in the ethics committee, please, for the dear love of Lord, use the format provided. Do not just start saying, oh, this person did this person did that. Use the frickin' template so I can easily and swiftly do my job. The easier you do it for the ethics committee, the more they're going to process it, the more they're going to get done with it quicker. Unless you want to take the slow, painful route to where I'm basically having to tell you, use the format. And from now on, I'm going to put this in my department guidelines that if you have the authority to manage tickets, you can give them X amount of warnings. However, if you say final warning, please follow the format, and they do not follow format, the report will just be discarded. It will not be transcribed. It will just be deleted. I do not care. I swear, this foundation is going to shit because A, drama. B, people don't want to listen. 3, who knows what 3 could fucking be. It can be anything. But the major 2 is the frickin' disrespect, the harassment, everything. And 2, it's people not frickin' listening. If they would just listen for once, maybe they will learn that you shouldn't really fuck with EC or anybody.
And expect you're above the ethics committee because you're a TFEA. No, nobody's above the ethics committee, not even me.
I'm not even I run ethics committee, even though
both of us are not above the ethics committee. If we both step out of line, we're basically screwed.
Yeah, no, because my committee members can still vote me out of power of EC.
Same as my office.
Yeah. I am not above the ethics committee. If I have to remove myself, I will, but I haven't done anything against the code of ethics. I've just been trying to...
I haven't done anything either to basically deserve all this fucking shit from Frisk and Mikey and everybody else. The people that I fucking trusted. I didn't deserve any of this. And yet they fucking act like I did.
Yeah.
Like, the amount of fucking times when we allowed Austin to be back in our foundation, we allowed Austin to be here. The fucking first thing Captain BBH does is attack me because of Austin.
Yep.
Yet we protected him.
Did I say a lady is never
Drunk.
She's just
Happy. Yes, I know. It's not a phone call! They're standing right next to me. My parents are literally standing right next to me. You're welcome. There's a little comedy for everybody from 05-5. You guys are fucking welcome. Yeah.
I'm sorry. I had to go AFK for a second to get groceries.
You're fine.
But moving on to Mikey's fucking shit. Moving on to Frisk. Let's talk about Frisk and let's talk about his recent punishments and stuff like that.
Definitely permanent blacklist. He ain't coming back.
No, I mean like his previous shit and all the shit that he pulled and everything concluding.
Too many charges for me to recount because he a bitch.
Well, for me, I can basically just say this. From my eyes, he rants to me, and this is what he stated to my DMs. And I will read it out loud. I sat there busting my ass to keep your foundation stable. I've defended you and repaired everything that was destroyed by people you pissed off. I spent years helping you and making sure you were alright, but that ends now, since you want to harass me and my friends and seek us out for shit we had nothing to do with. Mind you, I did not harass them. I told them that they were blacklisted, including Frisk. Don't expect me to repair anything. Don't expect me to come back to, no matter how much you beg me to, cause I am not going to. I'm not gonna have it. I have improved my mentality since I've left the SCPF. I could easily fuck you over so damn hard and didn't because I have decency. That you clearly don't have. You were good in the beginning, but it's just been going downhill. And I'll let you know this. I've already taken several precautions to ensure you and your FIB puzzes stay out of the Discord server. All your FIB accounts have been banned from this said server, so good luck getting in. You cause so many problems for yourself and expect others to fix it for you. You make horrible decisions and expect to fix them for you. You make people want to do harm to you, and you expect others to fix it for you. I've always believed you could change. Even I vouched for you and told people to return. And clearly, I was wrong to do so. I was wrong to believe you could change because go ahead and try. I don't even want to fucking read it to point. He basically rants on stating that he did so much, but in reality, he really didn't. Like, the amount of damages that he's done is out considerable. How many times has he how many times did he...
the majority of other Navy to show up?
Plant. How many times did he basically cause issues for our Foundation when he vouched for people to return after they were blacklisted for the reasons? 1, leaking documents, or 2, leaking information to groups that were not affiliated to the Foundation.
In all honesty, are we talking about Awesome here?
Frisk, we're talking about Frisk.
Frisk got... To him, in my eyes, I still see him as a nice person. It's just... being affiliated with you somehow hurting his reputation, and every time he breaks a rule just because he thinks he's above the code of ethics is just appalling, because he knows the
code of
rules.
ethics.
He knows the code of ethics, he knows the rules, and yet again he still thinks, oh, I'm above the code of ethics because I'm a TFEA. Oh, the funny thing is, I was back in the old days, I was a freaking co-founder, and I even knew the rules while I ran EC.
Exactly my point. But moving on to Awesome. Or, you know what? Let's not move on to Awesome. Let's move on to Grim.
Grim in the past, for me, like, at first, when I first met him, he was fun, he was exciting.
He was the breath of the air, yeah.
Yeah, he was great. And then, over time, is like, I think he became burned out, which is understandable.
And I understand that too.
But then that's when he started somewhat breaking rules. And now now he just made his own frickin' situation very frickin' shitty.
Because he knew, they all knew about the raid, and yet they didn't think that could affect them. They didn't think that was going to be the thing. But yes, in reality, you have a reputation now that is bad. You have a reputation that is now, you basically did the unthinkable. Just because you thought it was good does not mean that it was really good. Your actions may have just cost you your own reputation within the genre and other genres, because now you're labeled as a raider.
Yeah.
You're labeled as a security risk. And if I really wanted to, which I'm debating if I should basically go to all Frisk's servers and tell them what happened, and basically tell them he basically knew about the raiding and he knew about it, and he encouraged Mikey to do it.
Yeah.
I could just basically say that, and guess what? His community, all of his servers that he worked in, he would be fucking banned. But yet, I'm not gonna plan on doing that. I'm thinking about it, but I'm not planning on doing it just as yet. I told her we're doing something in the video, or not a video, in the office. She doesn't know exactly what's going on. But moving on to Awesome, let's speak about Awesome.
Oh dear Lord.
I think Awesome.
Hold on. Let me just summarize. Like, from beginning to end. So, from my perspective of how Awesome... Sorry about that, headset disconnected real quick. But, that, as I was saying, Awesome to me, he at first he was a great friend. He hung out with us, made shit funny, was laughing with us, even, and then he starts getting a bad reputation because he started doing dumb shit. Now, yes, we depended on him, and I am very thankful for him to funding us, or I think it was Suzy for a little bit, but I'm pretty sure
Basically,
also
both ends funded us. Both ends did funded us a lot.
Yeah, no, which I appreciate, and I'm pretty sure you appreciate it too.
I do, and I thank him for the gift as well that he provided and he took the time to build.
Yeah, and then eventually, during the phase where we joined LIDG, he used documents that were a part of Drax was Paragon's foundation, and I would say that was completely fucking wrong and uncalled for what he did. As much as like, hey, cool guidelines, but once you finally pick through it with the fine-tooth comb, that's where you see the shit you do not want to see.
And in the background, when I tried to get in touch with him for how many days and how many times to tell him, like, hey, delete your documents before fucking Slickster did anything, and you know the first thing he fucking does, the next thing he does, is basically blocks me after that.
Yeah, no.
After I asked him, can we please remain friends on Discord?
Yeah, no.
Because
you still have to get in the contact with him because you still have contact with Slickster, who is in the frickin' council, possibly overwatching all the parties. He's the administrator.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. So basically, he's looking out for us because he doesn't want us to get a bad reputation in his community, which is actually awesome.
It's not. It's not because I have contacts. It's because I was DM'd by Slickster and his like ethics committee members about Awesome.
Yeah,
and I was trying to get in touch with him because I was trying to let him know, like, hey, you are getting. You need to be alert.
Yeah, no, because
But then he just bluntly blocks me. He bluntly blocks me and just blocks you as well. And that's just
he blocks me after he leaves LIDG after that frickin' high command has gone missing, and then I get demoted because apparently I didn't pass my frickin' probationary phase. Don't care if I ever get back there ever again to the rank of captain, but besides the point,
I'm here with Keith,
what Awesome did was very fucked up, and now we can't even protect him or help him because he chose his path.
Keith, you want to tell people the big news?
And it's like once he realizes he's fucked up, and once he realizes that our group is succeeding, and once they realize what's gonna happen then, they're all gonna want to return, and they're gonna all play the fucking victim again, and it's just gonna be like a repeat rant. So like, it's like just in all cases, Awesome just needs to find a side and stay with that side. Not being the middleman, not being the fucking person that's like going to stay on Frisk's side. I would rather Awesome stayed on my side, but I can't really change his factor. I can't really do anything, so there's nothing I can do. I'm not gonna go after him, I'm not gonna basically, but moving on with Suzy. Suzy doesn't really have that bad of a reputation.
Let's put a face to the name.
Suzy doesn't. No, he just broke the rules, and
I can assure you, my men will.
He didn't really break the rules. He resigned.
He resigned? Oh,
yeah.
Never mind. I was like, he broke a couple rules here and there, but other than that, he took it like a good champ.
Yeah, and those are minor rules, and he took the suspension like a normal human being would. But He didn't even argue with
No
us
fucking
with
way.
them. He literally asked what rules we broke, what he broke, and we told him. We gave him the most respect that we could because he was polite in Norway. But the other thing is, like,
We have to move. Graves.
and I find it funny that they're claiming that I'm asking for money. And the fact is,
Ready. Take her
I
aside.
don't want your guys' money if you guys, like, I don't want you guys breaking your bank.
Donating is optional. It's like, you don't necessarily have to do it all the time.
And I'm just asking for the funding for the group because at this time, like, they don't realize just because I had a job doesn't mean that you currently had to fucking harass me. And mind you, if we remember the fucking time when everybody was arguing at each other and I was sitting there just listening at work and dealing with this was not okay because then I got fired because of you. I got fired because of all of them, because of because the group took more priority than my IRL job. Because people were telling me, oh, I'm gonna resign if you respond. Can anyone explain to me how that is okay when I'm at work and I get fired because of your fucking actions? Not mine, yours. Because you told me you wanted an answer, and I gave you the answer, but then when I don't VC you... You see my point? Like, how is that fair to me? How is that fair? Because guess what? You basically effectively my funding for this group. I'm working my ass off to keep this group funded because not every fucking developer is free. Not every fucking developer is free.
Mm-hmm.
And yet, I'm still breaking my bank. But I'm grateful for the people that are currently helping me. But all in all, like, Suzy was an insignificant help. But one of the things that I'm going to bring up is that Mikey and Frisk forced him to resign. Forced him to do this, and they should not force someone to make them resign from my group. That is not their decision. That is his decision, not theirs, and they're in the wrong for that one. Just because I wasn't supposed to know something, and which I wasn't trying to get out of them, doesn't mean you get to fucking blame me for my fucking actions when I was trying to get an idea of what's going on with my group, and trying to figure out what's going on with Suzy because he was being stressed out. You see my point? They had no fucking right to force someone out of my foundation just because they're fucking trusted fucking... They're fucking dumbasses. All of them are bitching. And I'm gonna be bluntly honest with all of with this video. Mikey, Graham, Awesome. Grim had to go to fucking therapy. From what I've heard from Grim. Grim had to go to therapy because because Frisk and Logan and Mikey can't fucking stop arguing. They can't stop bitching.
Mm-hmm.
They're bitching all the fucking time. This is a fucking Lego group, not a fucking goddamn IRL group. So, my honest reaction to everything, to people that are going to be appealable, there's only a few people that I've actually allowed to be appealed. Suzy can appeal his blacklist.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome can appeal his blacklist. Grim can appeal his blacklist.
Yeah.
Mikey cannot appeal his blacklist. Frisk cannot appeal his blacklist. Splat cannot appeal his blacklist. Only Grim and Awesome and Suzy can appeal their blacklist. Because I see them as respectful people, and I see them that they could actually change and be willing to help the Foundation in the future. But currently at this moment, I don't see that. I only see fucking them attacking more people.
They're just attacking us.
And it's really sad. It's just sad.
It is sad.
It's like one of those things like, what did I strive to fucking do? What was my main Foundation's goals? To bring order and peace. Yeah, I know. Was to elevate peace to the Foundation. Make the genre something more again. Like, this genre is dying because people can't learn how to fucking just act like a grown-ass adult. It's irritating and it's stupid. But, Plant,
Yes.
do you think my actions were reasonable?
Your actions are reasonable, and my actions are fair when
Do you
coming to punishment.
Do you think I was in the right for this one? For this time? Out of my other mistakes that I've done, do you think my mistakes, these mistakes right here, I feel like that I'm basically in the wrong for everything, because how they're treating me and how they're putting this pressure on me, and I feel like that I'm in the wrong. Which I should not be feeling this way at all, because I did trust them. I did trust most of those people, and yet they're putting this on me, and they're basically blaming me for all their fucking actions. When yet, I know what's right and I know what's from wrong. And they're in the wrong from my point of view. I just want to know, do you believe this Foundation can succeed?
It can succeed. We just don't... I'm tired of the constant raiding.
I've been burnt out on the SCPF for a while now. And the worst thing about it is, I've thought about resigning multiple times this past week. For the amount of years that I've put into dedication to this group is just utterly not okay.
Yeah.
I put in many hours, many times, and Frisk says that he always fixed stuff. Well, not really. You've seen me fix this Foundation every time it got raided.
Yep.
He only fixed 3 times out of the 50,000th time that it's gotten raided. I fixed it over and over and over and over again. At this point, I don't know what's going on with Ricebot because it was supposed to get an update, never did. So we're going to be probably looking for a bot developer again. But this time I'm actually going to make it where we have a good bot. So similar to how Pathos has their bot. But that's going to be the future. To those to those people that are watching this video, I am really deeply sorry. I really am. I shouldn't have allowed these people back into my foundation. I shouldn't have just allowed them to basically fester. I shouldn't even allowed them back into this group. If you want to remove me, be my guest. But I will always be dedicated to the foundation and will always try my best to make this foundation flourish and make it be nice to the other communities. Because other than that, we don't seek warfare. We don't seek intelligence war. We don't seek any of that. Unless you attack us, then we are just going to formally tell you you're blacklisted and will not fucking attack you. We've been attacked so many times, and yet Frisk and Awesome and everybody else told me to attack Captain BBH. And do we not remember that time?
I do.
Yet, did I attack them? Did I attack Captain BBH? Did I do anything like that? Because I knew if I attacked them, I'm no better than Captain BBH himself.
Yep.
We don't attack people. If they attack us, be all good on them. Then we get them blacklisted and we get them known for the genre. But all in all, it's just like, it's really up to you guys to decide really much, because at this point, I'm at a loss of words. I'm burnt out. I'm burnt out to the point where I don't even want to continue this SCPF anymore. It's to the point where I'm just like done. I'm tired of it.
Mm-hmm.
And not only that, me and Regulator over here are just tired because we try and all we get is just people doing this. We've given them so many chances. I think at this point, it's the best option if we just give them one more chance, and if they break it, then they're out. At that point, that's the best option that I could give.
Yep.
Oh no. Other than that, I thank you guys for watching this video. I appreciate for everything. Faceless, I also appreciate you to come and taking time out of your day to record this and get this publicized to the community. It gives them an explanation of what's going on.
Yep.
Nope.
That is it. On
The only thing we can say is to the people that are remaining, thank you for staying and sticking around. We appreciate everything that you've been doing. To the 05s, to the current people that are here that did not go with everybody, that didn't leave. We appreciate you being here. And we wish to give this foundation something better than anything else.